Welcome back to Mobgogh in Minecraft Bedrock. We are not where we normally are. Can I not leap on the... Oh, there we go. That's clouds, by the way, right there. So I've been exploring the last, I don't know, week and a half, 2 weeks or so. There's been a new update that came out called Sulfur Caves, and there are sulfur cubes, and I really want to get my hands on some of those. So I went out about 10,000 blocks in one direction. Did not find the sulfur caves. I did find a trail ruins and dug that out with some archaeology tools, but I didn't post anything on that. I don't have my wings on me. I was going to fly around. I'm glad I didn't jump. Uh, went out another 10,000 blocks, went back home, dropped that stuff off. Got back out, went another 10,000 blocks, found this area. Didn't think too much of it because I didn't find the icons for the sulfur caves. Instead, I found a lush cave and went out there, went down into that cave and got some axolotls. Went back, dropped off, went another 10,000 blocks in another direction. Don't think I found much of anything in that direction at all. I mean, I've seen things, but I think I'd pretty much just seen things, turned back, went back. And I thought, you know what, this place had really huge mountains, taller than the clouds. Maybe those orange icons that show up, they're supposed to be like sulfur blocks that appear on the surface in little clumps, and you're supposed to be able to dig down or around and find the sulfur caves. So I came back here to dig in the mountains. Let's see. One of these mountains nearby. I can't remember which. I'd put some torches up. I think it was that one over there. I believe there's some torches over there. I was going to go into that one. I'm like, you know what? This mountain over here, it's a little wider. I brought TNT, used a lot of gunpowder up, blew out the center of the mountain. It had a few caves going down. We're going to go check that out. And I did not find what I needed, but I found something else. Let's see. I think I pretty much put some gear on me. Yeah. So let's go down here. We'll take a look at the little... did some little bamboo just so I can have a wood source going on. Just a little teeny tiny 2-story building thing going on here. So we went up here. I was placing TNT here, basically lighting it, dropping it, and just went as far as I could. I think I had about a stack and a half, close to 100 TNTs. And then afterwards, I put stairs going all the way down, and then I kept digging. It didn't even make as much of a dent as I wanted it to make. We'll see how far the TNT goes here. We'll see land at one point. We'll know the TNT didn't go any further than that, and then you'll see how much further I went after that. This was an open cave. I'd actually explored it the first time and torched it up. And I thought, well, that's okay. The TNT will keep going. I was thinking it would open up other caves on the sides as we went along, and maybe one of those would lead to the sulfur caves. Those creatures have a lot of mechanical attributes to them, and I wanted to mess with them. I even thought about a game maybe using them, but this is about as far as the TNT got right here. And then I just I should have dug that out. Another cave that has openings to the outsides, some stalactites, stalagmites, and then yeah, I just kind of carved into it over and over and over. And again, I thought like I'd found resources, so I went in and dug those out and such. I think one of these actually did open up into a cave somewhere, not that one, but there wasn't many. I was expecting a lot more caves to open up. And I think I talked about streaming this originally, and I still have that kind of sour taste in my mouth when I streamed a different game, and it just didn't even stick around, so I figured, you know what, we'll just stick to a recording and keep it under an hour and show you the basics of what's going on, get a few things of treasure. I did not bring a shulker box. Okay. I was debating on it one way or the other anyways. I swear one of these opened into a cave, but I guess we'll just keep going. A little bit of a hiccup. Alright, starting to change color. Getting to the darker rocks. Yeah, I needed rocks, so I just dug into those at one point, which I don't have much rocks on me. We may run all the way back up and all the way back down a few times in this episode. But there's a safety block, which I think we're just going to get rid of it for right now. Dug out that little area, we'll just leave it right there. We want the wool. Okay. So this is how far I got down, and I'm like, oh my goodness. We've seen this in another episode at my place. This is the skulk. It is the early warning signs for, how would you say, the ancient city. Oh, we just heard a little heartbeat going on. Yeah, you can hear it, and you can kind of see the things lighting and dimming. So I came down here and I started exploring, and I came back and there was redstone right there. You can actually still see it. And I went this way and things got noisy. So the way to get around the noisiness is to be on wool, which is something we need to do right now. And I went this way. And something triggered. Oh, that's going to be too low to the ceiling. Okay, these. We'll get that again. We'll go to carpet. There we go. Maybe I should have kept that. Now I'm thinking I should have kept that, Is that the guy that was going off? That's the guy that was going off. Yeah, so this is as far as I'd gotten. And I told myself, you know what, I said I would show this off when I found one. So this is an ancient city. We can actually see a treasure chest right there. The nasty mob guy actually did spawn a few times. We're going to see what we can do about this. That's the guy that kept going off right there. That's the guy that almost killed me a couple times. So we're going to go get him first. Knocked out. Okay. Yeah, you also. Might be a little on the dark side. So if you remember, I kind of went through this. I left more wool upstairs. Hopefully we have enough to get through all this. Maybe we reclaim some wool, which is what we'll have to do. I ended up having to fly back just to get wool and a few other things. So yeah, this is Skulk. You have Skulk Vein, which will... let's see if we can go find some. Do a little... There we go. Skulk Vein right here. We'll take a look at that. And then you have Skulk. And let's get the third item here. We'll get all the items real quick. Because that's just right there. We're going to get you too because you're being noisy. Not good to be in water right now. Okay. That looks like something I don't care about. Oh. Not in a good spot right now though either. Okay. Let's jump down. No, let's ladder. We'll do ladder. Stairs, whichever what do you want to call it. Alright. And I think we reclaimed this stuff. Did I bring good tools for this? I probably did not. We'll use our hands. Let's reclaim as much wool as we can. I don't like the spot you're sitting in. Yeah, we're just hopping down by hand. You're right there, huh? Okay. We do have another thing, so we'll open up inventory and show that off again. So these are the 5 blocks that you see in here. The skulk catalyst, when something dies near it, it puts these skulk veins on whatever blocks are around. I don't know how long it takes, but after probably the next time, or maybe it's a couple times, that block changes into just straight up skulk. And that's how these 3 blocks work. If you break these, you get experience points off of them, or if you use a silk touch tool like I have right here, which the hoe is the best, then you just pick up the block and you can keep it with you. And I need to get a bunch of it anyways. But this would be the next item, is a skulk sensor. And that's the guy that was just right under here going tweaky, tweaky, tweaky. When he goes tweaky, 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 if this guy's in range, the skulk shrieker, it yells really loud, and it summons the warden. The warden is a blind kind of guy, to put it nicely. I don't know if nicely is the word for that, but that's the word we're going with. He tracks you by sound and scent, supposedly, mechanically, or however. And he also can shriek, and you pretty much take 50% damage, if not more. We are actually taking a little bit of a risk, and we're going to drop some torches down, which seems okay right now. But we're going to need to be able to have light getting out of here. Indicators on which way to go. So that's what we'll do. Nothing's yelling at us right now. The other thing, so I went back to my base, flew the 10,000 miles back. If you look at the coordinates, it's negative 4,800 by negative 6,100, so diagonal line from the base. But the other thing I got was the night vision potions. I thought that would help out a lot. And there we go. We can see what the difference looks like. And we can kind of see things a little bit better. Kind of see some brick buildings, some more things that are probably going to yell at us. We'll see if we can get a warden out. But we are going to try and take our time as well and be safe here at the same time. And we're going to go back to the carpet. So for some reason, carpet works in the sense of it can't really detect us walking on these things. As far as the warden goes, I'm not too certain if he can detect us straight up off of it or not. Oh, hello. There we go. Go back to a full block. I think it can hear us when we open chests too. So this will be interesting. This is the very first chest, and we'll see what we get. Glowberries, not really useful. Bones, not really useful. Some regeneration potions, not really useful. Compass. Echo Shard is for a specialty item. I believe I need 12 of those. And a book, but we did not get the book that we want. Yeah. So, since we don't have the shulker right now... Oh, no. We don't have the shulker right now. We're going to leave this stuff here. We're going to move back. We might go into that building next. Not really certain. Alright, so let's see, what do we got here? See lava flowing. That's a guy that would summon a warden. We could do that to show off what goes on there. Let's go this. There's what, 3, 4 of you yelling guys. Let's get rid of you guys. Yeah. See, it still yells when you destroy another block. But we don't want these guys around. Alright, we're gonna step off of carpet. So there's one up there. There's one over there. We're being a little risky. That is the bad guy. I don't mind triggering the one off that's closer to our place. This one is not really closer to our area. So we're gonna take this a little more carefully. And we might have to run. Okay. We can see all 3. So this is the one that screams. That's the one that screams nasty. There's another one that's... Basically, this one tells this one to do the big yell. And that's the one where if stuff dies near it, it turns things into veins. So our best bet is to destroy this. Yeah. Now they don't have anybody to yell at. If there was a second one, which sometimes there are, 2 or 3 right next to each other, and then we're in trouble. Okay, I see a chest over there. We have candles on the ground. We'll just go for some treasures. I'm going to try to be light on using the carpet up. The night vision potion is going to be very useful. See, they got blue carpet up there. I can see some orange carpet from here. We're actually probably getting close to the big screamer, too. He's this way. I'm surprised this one didn't have a chest. This one, I think, did. Yeah. Oop. I see a bunch of guys. We're gonna put some more carpet in our hands. We're gonna take a look at this before we destroy anything. Oh, look at that right there. Is there another one? I see 2 of the things that... 3 of the things that spread skulk. We're gonna have to look around. There is another way of doing this too, where you put wool around them and then the sound doesn't get traveled. But we're just gonna do that. Okay. I don't know if we got that one or not. I don't think we did. I think it pushed it out somewhere funny. It's okay. Being a little brave again. There was one above us, isn't there? Oh, there's 2 above us. I still only have 2 of those things. Okay. I hear them. Where are they? There's definitely torches. Okay, there's a bunch of them up there on the 2nd story of this building. It's got a chest on the bottom. That's the thing we don't want going off. Let's mess with this chest. Oh, you see that? The sound is going underneath. Oh, look at that. They were trying to be sneaky and... Oh, that's where the other part went. Okay. Okay. We got the other part that we were missing. Let's reclaim some stuff for now. Right there as well. I need to be careful. Okay. Let's go back. So fortunately, we don't have to be careful with these guys. There's no mobs or anything spawning and dying nearby. But that thing up there, that's probably going to be the next thing we try and get rid of. Let's open this chest. Horse armor, a skull catalyst, XP bottles, amethyst shards. Again, I don't need this stuff. I will totally take all this stuff later on, but as for right now, as far as this video goes, we're going to try to hold on to inventory. I'm going to open up. Yeah, our night vision's starting to go. I was just worried about that. They're about 8 minutes apiece. So let's drink another one. Drop that. Save some inventory space. We are going to pillar up and take that thing out. And hopefully... I think I'm too far. Yeah, I need to go here. I'm pretty sure. I was off. Okay, there's a yell. We get 3 of those before we get in trouble, most of the time. So there's already some carpet up here. Let's get rid of these guys. There's the second yell. We need to find where the yell's coming from. There's a treasure chest, but we can't open it. We need to find the guy yelling at us first. Yeah. The bats can set them off too, but I don't think the bats will trigger the main guy. Now me walking these stairs, this might trigger. I'm thinking he's got to be downstairs. Still not seeing it. Could be one of those tricky things where they're in a hole, kind of like that. There's stuff on the ground that I left behind. If we find the nasty guy, that's all we need to find right now. He is not over here. I'm wondering if he was upstairs. Or maybe on the roof of the second story. That could be a thing. Okay, we survived coming back up. I think that's what it is. I think he's higher up. So we're going to go over here. Yep. Should we trigger it? No. Alright, let's go ahead and claim all these other guys. If there is a third one and it triggers, then so be it. If not, we'll check those treasure chests. There's a couple things we're looking for. There are records, not the greatest records in the world, but there are records. There are also the shards, which we got in our hand now. There's also a book with a specific ability called Swift Sneak, which would be really nice to get. It means we move faster when we're crouching and moving around like this. So, and that comes in 3 levels. Stage 1, 2, and 3. Let's find out. We got a book again. We're going to pick up these. I believe we make a special music disc if we get 12 of those, but I'm not sure. I have heard it before, and it's not that great. Also, not the book we're looking for. We're not going to keep the gray carpet on us either. Trying to keep our inventory down. I think the rest of that stays there for right now as well then. All right. So that was the only chest here. I'm pretty sure we've seen a chest down below. Yep, we're going to be a little reckless. We want to pick that up before it despawns. Yep, there's another guy. Alright, we get to pick up that chest here in a sec. Is there a chest in there too? No chest in that one either. Alright, let's check this. Oh, see, we still do have another guy. Oh, there you are. How did I miss you? Okay. Let's get another stack of wool. A little more wool on ours. Okay. Torches, more of these things. Armor. Protection and mending. I mean, it's alright. Again, we'll take these. Take the things we got some of already. So the guy is thinking that we could get to some of the bad guys over there. Let's reclaim some of this too. And reckless. Maybe we. Yeah, let's see if we can set it off. There it is. So he's yelling. That should be the one that gets us the bad guy. No? What about now? No? Maybe it has to be the same guy? Okay, well, we'll find another one. Somebody will set it off. I'm surprised we were safe on that. No treasure chest here either. I will probably take all of those candles later on. Just making a hole. Oh, there's a treasure chest. I guess we'll make a hole this way. Yep. Music disc. We already have it. I'm going to leave it behind as well. Thorns. Respiration, sharpness, loyalty, and power. I mean, it's not a bad book, but oh, we don't want these blocks on us, nor do we want this gray carpet that we somehow picked up again. Yeah, I think we have like 2 copies of this. I'll come back and grab everything, but as of for right now, that's really not that important. And we're probably going to get ourselves in trouble walking around like this in here. It looked like the main place was actually that way too. Perhaps I skip the rest of this and go back there. I know it's going to be a little more on the deadly side. What do we got going on here? Another treasure chest. Golden apples. We'll take the golden apples. Maybe that's... Oh, that's the music fragment. This is for... I got mixed up. I think this is for a recovery compass. I could be wrong on that too. Oh, and we lost our night vision. Alright, next 8 minutes. Definitely not sticking around too much past this. Does this have... Oh man, it actually has 2. So way off in the distance, yep, we fall and we don't see it. Yep, getting these. What's this? Piercing. Again, not what we're looking for. I want to see if I can get a good view of it. What's... Oh, that's water in there. Okay. You can kind of see this box over there, and part of it's light and part of it's dark. They never actually made it a portal, but it's supposed to be like a portal to another world in a sense. And normally they only have one, and I swore I seen one that way. Alright, back to this. Oh, chest. Sneaky chest. Lots of books. Only one purple book. Swift Sneak level 1. That's the book we would want. Only a level 1, but hey. Beggars and choosers and all, right? My god, there were 2 of these guys. I was a lot more brave than I should have been. And he was right here, and so was he. Could have had a double shriek going off on us. There's a shriek. Well, I see him. Should we... Yep, we got the big guy coming out. He's right here. He has way too much health for us to even think about destroying, so we're gonna run. Let's see if we can... Nope. Just try and take out some of this stuff as we go. He also does darkness, so our vision gets worse. There he is. Yep, and 1 hit, half our health, and we might be dead here. Nope, not yet. And there it was. He got us. He will still be down there for a little while. We are obviously ill-equipped, no armor anymore. We'll take a potion. We will take a single golden apple. Let's take a little carpet. Never hurts to have some carpet. We do not want wings or anything else. We will take an extra hoe. And maybe just a tiny amount of carrots. And the last thing we want is an empty shulker, which we'll have to get from here. That would have helped us out a lot. Alright. We could sleep, but I don't think that's going to matter too much. I should have brought more than 1 potion. Anyways, we'll reclaim. Oh, definitely hear a bunch of zombies. Right there. You're a funny looking zombie guy. I think he's a villager. A villager zombie. So yeah, that's pretty much the ancient city. We'll see if we can drink a potion when we get close. And more zombies. So I lit things up a little better than that. Obviously reclaim our stuff. Since we have the shulker, we will get that going too. And maybe we'll see if we can get to the frame. The thing that looks like a portal. I believe you cannot break the blocks on those too, but I'm not positive. Alright, we're getting close. Should start going to darker staircases, yep. And then the walls will start getting darker, yep. And I think just a couple more turns. And we should see an opening on the right, yep. And just a string of torches so that we can find our way back. Alright. Night vision. Apple. Oof. Should have eaten the apple earlier. He may still be here. I'm really positive that we died in this general direction. But specifically, I do not know. Feels like we got here. Yeah, there it all is. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Oh my goodness, that's a horrible inventory. Let's put some of that stuff back on us. Torches, I don't even know why I brought those. Sword, axe. Let's put the better silk hoe back on us. Let's get the shulker going. Let's see. Let's get rid of that, that. Not the carpet. This, and this. The one good book, the extras of those. Let's put the really good golden apples away. Let's keep this in inventory as well. Arrows, wood, one last potion. Yeah, we'll probably end it after that, so that'll be our extent here. I guess I do want that as well. Okay. Alright, so we cleared out part ways to this direction. Wow, that's a lot right off the bat. I was gonna say, should we try to keep going this way? I'm being brave still, aren't I? Didn't work out too well for us last time. We're going to try and get closer to the portal. That might have been where we got the good stuff at. Regen potion may have helped earlier. There's another chest. Another book. No. Not sure if I hit those up already or not. Okay. I am uncertain, so we're just gonna start traveling up. Oh. Yeah, we definitely read that one already. This is probably as far as we gotten. I'm wondering if there's anything up there. Oh, there's definitely a bad guy up there. Let's get rid of him. Okay, that was kind of useless then. Is there a naughty guy up here? Oh, you're up here. Not seeing a lot of stuff. Let's make it to where it can't fall through the hole. What do we have? We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the yelling, 8 of the yelling guys. One nasty guy that calls stuff. Let's take care of that corner. I'm surprised that triggered. I forgot that you can actually get skeleton heads, which I think is what that is. So if that's the case, we'll pick it up here in a minute. But we need to get to the monster summoning guy first. Alright, hopefully not another one around. Okay, I think we're good to walk again. At least for a few minutes. Hello, diamonds. We will take diamonds. Alright. And where did you? Okay. Really brave right now. Okay. Yeah, not sure if we went there already or not. Can we get this? This one's silk. It is, yeah, it's a skeleton skull. We can actually put it on, can't we? Is a helmet, or is that just, yeah. Now I've got a helmet on. Skeleton helmet, okay. We should probably empty this as well. Looks good. Give me 1 second to readjust here. I'm guessing that potion's going to wear off pretty soon, too. Okay. Yeah, let's go this way. I guess we're going brave again for a little bit. Oh, no, we're not. I already see you. We went brave all the way to about there last time, so that's good at least. There's the regular yeller and the monster yeller. There's another nasty yeller around. I don't know where. Okay. We gotta move again. I think that threw me off last time. I don't know. I think I'm going the wrong way. We got out of that area, though. No longer have blindness on us. We might be in another bad area. No, we're okay. I see more carpet up ahead. Well, I know where our home is from here. Let's go up. Oh, potion's about to wear out, too. Alright, we'll hang out here for a sec. Drink our last potion. Get wool back in inventory. I was wondering if there might be a chest up here, which is why I came up. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get to that other portal. Let's see if we can get to this portal. There's a number of rooms that are interesting in here, like there's a bad shrieker again. There's another treasure chest. There's like a redstone experimental room, which I believe is what this is. We have a nasty yelling guy up there. That almost looks like sunlight, but that makes it. It's probably because I have the night vision potion on. That's probably what it is. Okay, we need to get up there to get him out of. And then we can see if we can bust inside of this building, which I think is the redstone contraption place. 2 regular yellers. We're looking for another thing that looks like this. There's one way over there, but I don't think we re-triggered that. That's carpet. Alright, let's hope. Okay. See if we can see a portal thing from here. Oh, there's definitely going to be some treasure chests. I need to get back on carpet to be safe. Fire. Oh, right here. Yeah, so there's the portal thing. One of them. We actually had 2 of them in this, which is interesting. You are not the evil one. Let's get rid of you. I think we're pretty safe. Now, I thought this area with all the candles, I thought this normally had a few treasure chests in it as well, but redstone, that's interesting. Where's the yeller? He's underneath me. Alright, I'm gonna step back. I don't see the blue lines. Oh, from over here. Ah. Okay. There's another nasty yelling guy. Alright, there's the redstone thing. Let's go inside their weird little structure. Bust in and take a look at their redstone contraptions. So this shows some redstone circuitry. Oh, there was a sensor in here. Oh, hello. Let's get rid of you. It's just interesting that they added this feature. Little buildings showing them working on redstone. Like, none of this we actually need. We'll see if there's anything good in here. Ah, they have piston doors. See, piston doors. I like pistons. They're kind of expensive to make of their own. A little target thing. A little lectern book thing. That's a piston. We like pistons. We'll take the redstone blocks too. I wasn't going to. You know what? We'll take these as well. Does that have silk? It does not, but it didn't break. Okay. Let's go back. We'll take this redstone. And the lights. Do I want to... I kind of want to trigger the door. Okay. Actually, I don't have many repeaters and either. Something I haven't been making too many of yet, so we'll pick those up. Which means there's going to be one here. And there should be one with... Oh, no. Okay, we took that stuff. And then it's just a line of lanterns. Alright, I think I'm good on that. Go ahead and store some of this stuff again. I don't even really want that, but we will take it. And we'll put those away too. Alright. I think we're gonna try and get our way out of here and call it a day. Sure, we're gonna break some glass. Oh, and some redstone. Well, fortunately, you guys are just hanging out. There's a lot of you guys hanging out. Oh, yep, there's the next one. Okay, we're in trouble. Let's go this way. Kind of don't know where we're at. Take some things out with us while we can. Oh, okay, I would say we're safe, but yep, there's more yelling going on. So now we got a second one coming after us. That's alright, we're getting rid of some stuff at the same time, right? You gotta look at the positive as well. Let's get rid of these guys. I mean, we might be running back right straight into the first one. Oh, this doesn't look good. I feel like we need to try and eat a golden apple. We just need to get a little distance first. Alright, that gives us a little bit of shelter. Okay, that might be a third one. Fourth one. Got quiet. Our night vision potion wore off, didn't it? I think that's why things are looking so different. Alright, let's look for... I don't see bad guy near us. It sounds like it's starting to get quiet. We need to look for torches. Let's do a pillar up, even though that might not be the best idea. Definitely an area I have not been to before. What about this? I think... Oop. Well, we fell, but we're going back up, dang it. I think we survived. Yeah, we are definitely in the dark now. We got another one coming. Oh, right in front of us, too. Alright. Off we go. Just pick up as many of the bad things as we can. There's two of them. Let's get rid of these bad things. Three of them. That's a win in my book. Alright, moving. Another one? Yep. There's another third bad guy. Oh, that's too dark for me to go that way. This is water, that's not good. Alright, it's time to start torching. Oh, nope, we might be dead here. Not sure where we're at all right now. If we stayed in the lava, though, our stuff would have burned in the lava. I seen lava earlier too, and I thought, that's no big deal. We won't fall into that. I shouldn't be doing this, but I don't want lava be able to hurt us later. We are at the 5 minutes mark, getting to an hour. We need him to go away so we can find our way home real quick and call it a video. But I may have to call it a video before that, too. Alright, let's see if we can get wool. Oh, no, I should have kept the blocks out. Alright, we're going to do that. We're going to eat some apples. Alright, here we go. We ready? More water that we didn't want to run into. Lots of stuff that we've never seen in this chest at all. Alright guys, I hate to say it, but we may have to end with me running around like a little wild chicken guy here. We are at 3 minutes. And change. Barely. Oh, we're going to have to lay down torches. Where'd those torches go? Of course. I think that's the way to go. 2 minutes and change. That thing up there we want to get rid of, but not right now. Just sticking to the perimeter, hoping that we find a way out. Little under 2 minutes. I remember seeing this, and I'm pretty sure we're on the wrong side of this whole structure. One and a half minutes. Carpet. There we are. We are at 1 minute 10 seconds. 1 minute 5 seconds, 1 minute 3 seconds, 1 minute 2 seconds, 1 minute. And we have made it back. I am just going to put some wool down so nothing can come back up. Oop. Get out of the cubby hole that I built there. 43 seconds to go until the video is done. Alright guys, you now know what an ancient city is like if you've never seen one before. We did not get all the goodies, but we put a good dent into it, and I played it a little more chaotically than I normally do. I hope you guys have a good one. I'll probably go back in there and clear it out myself. Alright, have a good one. Take care. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Comments are always cool. Bye.